Hey, we started a podcast. Yeah, Philly G, because they know who I be.
The King of Kings.
I'm back.
What it do, people?
Hey, what's up? It's John Kizzy. You know who is he, aka Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with DJ Laton,
I'm back.
Ray,
What it do, people?
and special guest Vadell Gabriel.
What's up? What's up?
And hey, we started a podcast, and we here with episode 148. And
Okay, you got it on point this time.
yeah,
He prepared.
Yeah.
He's prepared today.
148. Because as soon as he said I'm on point, I started thinking, am I though? But no, it is. Fuck, I'm still going to check.
Wow.
I didn't mean to throw you off your curve like that.
I know. Like I came late all this time. You don't know what episode.
Yeah, 148. So, yeah, we here with special guests. We're going to learn about them, learn everything. I heard the music, and should I? No. Let you introduce yourself first.
Yeah. Like, let the people know who you are, like your background. You've been doing this for a long time in multimedia spaces around music. So, like, let them know who you are and what you do.
All right. Yo, my name's Seth Glasgow, better known as Vadell Gabriel. Been doing this for like 15 years. I've been doing music, radio, podcasting. I've worked on games. I've done stuff for animations. Like, you name it, I've probably done it at some point. Honestly.
Yeah, and that's a different lane that I've seen from other people actually even entering into like kind of that animation space or doing it for video games. So, like,
Yeah.
how did you get involved in that, and what was that process like for you?
Basically, it's just getting to know people. Like, there's this one dude from Vegas, I call him Mr. Dean. He's working on his own game, like a throwback to Streets of Rage, Final Fight, and stuff like that. And he asked me if I wanted to contribute music to it, and I said sure. Like, he's got a whole team of other guys too, but like I'm gonna be bringing the flavor to it because
Yeah.
As for animation, that was by chance. There's this guy called Joe Guerrero from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of popular animations. Right now he's got this one popular series called Ina. It's like it's really surreal stuff. But on one occasion, he was putting out a call. He was specifically looking for a rapper, and a friend showed it to me. So I sent him my stuff, and we just chopped it up from there. And what was supposed to be one short ended up becoming two. And so from that, we actually made a soundtrack off those two shorts as well.
Nice,
And for that, actually, I also got to shout out my homie Brandon, a.k.a. DJ Shadow from Arizona, because he helped make that soundtrack happen.
Nice. Shout out to him.
Oh, okay. You ready for my question?
Keep going. I don't want to take all this.
No. Because my main question was back on the music thing, where you do New Jack Swing, because I was listening to it, and at first when you said that you were doing New Jack Swing, of course I went to the singing, right? But then,
but you gotta remember, there's Rex and Effects, there's Red Hit
yes,
Kingpin,
and that's the feel I got.
Yeah. So
my question was like, because it's dope, but what made you choose that lane?
It was a little roundabout. I can't remember exactly when I was first exposed to New Jack Swing, but the first New Jack Swing I remember listening to before I knew what New Jack Swing was a Michael Jackson song. I remember the time. What made me decide to do it was because like I like melody in my stuff, right? But even though I can't sing, and Michael Jackson was like the main reason I got into music so heavy. So in New Jack Swing, I felt like because it was that hybrid of hip hop, but it was still on the smooth tip. I thought it was kind of like that perfect pocket for me.
Nice.
And So and you call it something different because you don't just
I
call it New Jack
I
Swing.
call it Nerd Jack Swing because because obviously like I'm a big nerd. I'm into games and stuff like that, and it shows my music because sometimes you'll hear me use like stuff from the Sega Genesis sound chip, the Super Nintendo sounds and stuff like that, and I'm making a bunch of like nerdy references and everything, and it's just like it's not even like I'm trying to like make something like. I'm not like because it's still New Jack Swing at its core, but it's like I'm doing my own thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely. Like when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, he found his own pocket with this, right?
Yeah,
and like just kind of riding that, and that I think that maybe helped kind of with that kind of leading into animation and those kind of things. Because it's such a different take on things. You know what I mean? It's such a throwback to that old school.
It's also a throwback to some of the old games you guys might have played back in the day, because like. You got to realize like those Sega Genesis games, a lot of those Nintendo games, they were pulling from like black music back in the day. Like Michael Jackson was working on some of those Sonic games back then, but they were pulling from like Teddy Riley, Soul to Soul, who else? Ice-T. Like you go back and listen there. You listen to some of those beats. Like this sounds like an actual R&B song. This sounds like something you would have heard on the radio back in the day. And because they were influenced by that sound, like one dude, Yuzo Koshiro, who did all the Streets of Rage music, like he was a club hopper when he was working on those games. He was like in his 20s, he was a club hopper, and he was listening to what was hot in the US and those clubs in Japan. Yeah. And so when he would put it into those games, like you listen to Streets of Rage, you'll hear influences from, like I said, Soul to Soul, Ice-T. I could go on and name them, but like he was pulling from house, he was pulling from R&B, hip hop. Like it was all black music.
Yeah. Nice. That's something actually I didn't realize. I had to go back and listen to some of them old school games because my host is a big gamer host. I'm not really the big gamer in the host, but my son, he collects all them stuff. So we got all the different systems and everything like that. So I might have to go back and sit down and watch him play some of these games. Yeah, the sounds I remember.
Yeah, man. Like especially like when I mentioned Michael Jackson, like he worked on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. He got pulled off the project though because for a couple of reasons, but the main reason is because around the time he started working on it, he got hit with those allegations. But like he was heavy on that soundtrack. Like the New Jack Swing was heavy on there. And recently when they re-released the game, I think like a year or two ago, they had to pull his tracks though because there was legal issues around them.
Oh, okay.
Because I think some of the guys that was with him making the music didn't get paid and stuff. So there was some stuff around that.
So because you're such a heavy gamer, when you started doing your productions and things like that, what was that first sample that you remember using?
Shoot, yeah, back when I first started rapping, I did what everyone else did. I was jacking beats, it was other hot beats that were out at the time, or like other stuff. I was rapping over wrestlers' entrance to music, but I think like I want to say like one of the first songs I sampled with video game music that I liked was a flip of a song from Sonic CD called Cosmic Eternity, because the beginning has like this slow start, like this really lush pad, very 90s R&B type of stuff. But like I liked it so much I wanted to flip it, and like this was back when I first had FL. It was like either FL 10 or 11. It was cracked. I'll admit that straight up. I had it on a USB. I'd bring it to my high school and just go to work when I had free time between classes.
Nice.
So before you chose this lane, were you rapping before that, or like did you, when you started rapping, did you like say, yo, I'm going in this New Jack lane, or did you
growing up, sometimes we'd have rap battles and stuff. I never took it serious. Like when I first started rapping, I was just rapping over really anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said when I really started taking New Jack serious, it was actually someone introduced me to who was it? I should know his name. He was a New Edition. Bobby Brown. It was Bobby Brown.
Okay.
And so that's when I was like, okay, this because like I said, I didn't know what New Jack Swing was, but then when I heard that, I was like, okay, because Bobby, like he was singing, he was dancing, he had that sweat. He was an R&B singer, but he had that b-boy swagger too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bobby was a bad boy. It's his prerogative, right?
Yeah, and then that's the rabbit hole just went from there. I started learning about the heavyweights like Teddy Riley, Jammin' Lewis, Babyface, L.A. Reid, and all the groups that they worked with.
Yeah. See, the reason why I asked that is because for people out there who haven't heard the music yet, it's not just you rapping over New Jack beats, but your flow and your style is a New Jack style also. So that's why I wanted to core of like, was that always your style, or did you switch up your style to suit the lane that you want to go into?
It took a while to find my voice really, and like I do try to modernize it. Like I don't try to be like a 1 foot, a trouble, a tooth, because like because like in this day and age you got to be able to like come with bars. And
Yes.
but like growing up, like real talk, my favorite rapper was like Will Smith, and I know he's not exactly revered in the hip hop scene, but like the dude was a great storyteller. Like I can never, I gotta say what you will, but Will Smith, like I would say he's top 5. Like he's not Slick Rick, but he's just below that. Like I would say, cause like he could paint you a picture just as well. Like you go back and listen to his Fresh Prince stuff, like Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, Just One of Those Days. Like stuff people might call that corny popcorn or whatever, but like the dude knew his strengths, and like he knew how to entertain.
No, for sure.
So that's kind of where I got my flow from because I like telling stories and stuff. And then as I started deepening my rap bag, as I started really getting into rap, I learned about like the really like super hardcore lyrical dudes like Nas, Rakim, Pac, Biggie, all the greats.
Yeah.
So then the matter was just trying to figure out a way how to mesh all that together without it sounding all clunky.
Cool. So you're, as you said, you got into that music a little later in life. What were your musical influences before you gravitated towards hip hop?
Well, it was always hip hop. Like I said, I probably heard New Jack Swing before, but I never really knew what it was. Okay. Because everything was just R&B or hip hop. They never put a name to it, unless it was like they said it was old school or new school, but it was just all music. But I was raised by my grandparents who ran a church, and so you come up listening to gospel and stuff. But my grandparents actually had a holy hip hop in the house, thanks to one of my uncles, because he used to burn CDs and stuff for them. So often whenever I was riding my grandmother, because obviously she ain't gonna let no dirty music fly with us because we were young. She had it was mostly a lot of older hip hop dudes, but it was Dynamic Twins, K Drama, the Gospel Gangsters. Who else? Kirk Franklin, because everybody got Kirk in his ones.
Everybody got a little Kirk in the house.
Yeah.
and sometimes my grandfather would play some of the whining stuff. John P. Key, a few others that I can't name off the top of my head, but it was that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And how do you feel like growing up in that musical environment? How did that play into your career and wanting to do music?
Well, we always singing in church, and you always growing up around other musical people in the family, because some of my family did grow up back in the day when hip hop was coming up here. Like I'm cousins with MCJ, of course, James McQuaid, and actually when I look back on it now, like I would say like a lot of that gospel stuff was my first exposure to New Jack Swing, because a lot of New Jack Swing came from the church, and in the 90s, like a lot of those same dudes like the Wanage and John P. Key, like they were doing New Jack Swing. Like Teddy Riley, he did a song for the Wanage called "It's Time," and John P. Key, like the song that my grandfather always played was called "It Could Have Been Me." That was a New Jack song.
Okay,
so that's us. Like I would say. If I would say what my earliest exposure to New Jack Swing was, it would have been like listening to those gospel tracks.
Okay.
Y'all gotta school me what's a New Jack Swing beat? What is a New Jack? Like, I mean,
literally it's like a swing beat. Like instead of it just being like a flat beat, it's like like when you hear like the beat's always moving. And then like and the drums are really what make it hip hop, because like they're thumping, they're in your face, and then like you got the gospel chords going through that. A great example of that is "Groove Me" by Guy. Like you got
that song. Yeah.
That's like you got hard hitting beats. You got the gospel chords, the gospel vocals from Aaron Hall, the funky bass line.
Like I could even hear to remember the time when you said it.
Yeah,
I do hear it when because now you say it. I was just trying to pinpoint it to like a group of songs. But
Like Teddy Riley's a good producer to go to if you're trying to find.
He's the king of New Jack Swing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah.
My ignorance on that.
And one of the things you talked about your writing process and about like your styles, you like to be a storyteller and stuff, right? So what are the stories that you like to tell?
Like I ain't gonna tell no fake stuff, but it's also like I'm just a regular dude. I'll talk about like my misadventures and like sometimes I like go full nerdy and just do like full referential stuff to like comic books and everything like that. And I'm just trying to have fun with it. Like the most personal story I think I've told, like one of the most personal stories like I put out recently was Nostalgia Tripping, which is like it was a mostly simplified story about my upbringing with my grandfather. So because I had a lot of mixed emotions about that. He passed last year.
Yeah.
So I wrote that song to try and like process all that, because we had like I wouldn't say a complicated relationship, but like it was something that I never really openly talked about.
Gotcha.
Also, the song also dealt with like my relationship with my biological dad, which I'm not going to get into, but it's kind of, I'll say it's like kind of inspired by, believe it or not, Shaquille O'Neal, because he had a similar song called Biological Didn't Bother about his upbringing by his stepfather.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of, and you can hear it in the chorus because I was like mimicking the chorus off that. When I reminisce over you, my pa.
Yeah, I remember the hook.
Yeah.
I didn't connect it though.
Yeah, because his hook was partially adopted from another song, "They Reminisce Over You" by CL Smooth and Pete Rock. Yeah, and so I was just laying out how I felt about both of them and like where I stand now.
Yeah. And when you do that kind of music, when you get those kind of stories, though, is that like a pain release for you? Is it a release like now it's off your chest, or is it something that just kind of part of your creative process? But that
song was definitely a release. It took me 6 months to write because like I was still grieving and processing. But my homie DJ Shadow, he had made a beat like a couple of years back, and I had never used it because I didn't know what to do with it. But I had it sitting there, and so then after my grandfather passed, I was listening to the beat again, and I was like, okay, let's do something with this. I know what I want to write. It was a really great song too. Like he had this great soul sample in there that I tried to flip him before, but he flipped it much better. And so like I just laid the vocals on it. He mixed and mastered it, and boom. So I dropped it on August 9th, which would have been his 69th birthday.
Okay, that's nice to do that.
So I guess I was reading it wrong. Like DJ is spelled CHIDOW.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was pronounced Shadow. I was
he spelled it that way because there's another a famous DJ Shadow from Maryland. So.
I was just because I was listening to all the stuff, and I like he rhymes too, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, and he had some dope rhymes, and I'm like,
he hasn't paid me a cent for the ghostwriting.
This.
No, I'm just kidding. He has a great pen. He's got a great pen.
But I kept calling him DJ Chadow. But
that
okay,
happens a lot. But like his Shadow.
Cool, thanks. Now, because it's just that you mentioned him a couple times, and I'm like, I was saying that dude's name wrong. Okay,
yeah, look, it happens a lot, so don't feel too bad.
Okay, cool. It. So shoot. At least now I know when you mention him, I heard him, so I know what I know. Okay, I got you. Cool, DJ Shadow. Yeah, you're dope too, man. He from here?
No, he's from Arizona. He's from Minneapolis originally.
Okay,
but he lives in there. He lives in Arizona. Like, and hip hop's not his main bag, but like he does a lot of crazy stuff. Like he can do rock, he can do funk, he can do house, trance. Like basically, he can do almost anything you ask of him. And if you want him to do some Prince shit, because he's from Minneapolis, like he'll do it. He's working on a Prince theme project right now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Nice. And how has that journey been with you connecting with so many different people from different regions to kind of create your music?
Well, the internet's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Well, man, I've connected with a lot of great people here too. Don't get me wrong, a lot of talented people out, especially right now, like this current generation of hip hop artists coming out of Nova Scotia is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of places is like I hung out in certain spaces online that like connected me to a lot of cool like-minded people, like DJ Shadow. We met on like a gaming fan site. And through him, I met a lot of other cool people who do art and animation and other things like that. And again, sometimes it's just through answering call outs and stuff and just sending your music and see what happens.
No, and that's big that you're talking because that's like a networking process
Yeah.
that a lot of artists don't necessarily fully engage in, right?
Well, I suck at networking in person. I ain't gonna cap to you, but online, I've always been able to like find cool people to rock with.
Why you smile at me? Why you smile at me, bro?
Because I'm gonna see if you had a question, but you just took a drink. You're moping.
I was gonna ask, like, so what type of game? Like, what type of like you talk about gamers? What type of games do you play right now?
What type of games do I play?
Yeah, I say you say online. Is that talking about like gaming networks, right?
Yeah, like sometimes I play online stuff. Sometimes I just kick it old school and like just play some classics. It all depends what mood I'm in. Like I like fighting games. I like beat 'em ups, platformers and stuff. Like I'll play a Mario game. I'll play like maybe 2K or something. I prefer the more arcadey sports games like NFL Blitz, NBA Jam.
Yeah.
I miss NFL Blitz.
That's why I stopped playing all these.
I actually miss both of them. There's no new iterations of them.
Yeah, the last iteration was like 2011.
Yeah, NBA Jam.
Some fighting.
See, and I don't have emulators, so I don't have access to that type of stuff.
Because
I can't.
I be doing that up like crazy.
Host, man.
What?
And Sega guys, just like bring it up sometime.
Yeah.
Man, on the PS2, man, NBA Ballers. That's
Oh yeah,
I got it right on the Sega too.
man.
And I got Sonic 2 down the host, man. We game at the host, man. The old school games in my bag.
Okay.
And my son collects all that stuff. So like,
Man.
we going to flea markets and picking it all up.
I'd love to get back into old school games, man. Like the basketball games now, it's too much.
Like I like
Even though I beat them every time it comes. What?
I like 2K though, but like with a lot, the thing is with simulation games, like they're all the same, and it's just like a little polish every year.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to throw no shit at the developers and stuff because I'm sure they do a lot of hard work, but like when when it feels so samey all the time, you want a refresher, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like one game that should make a comeback, like SSX Tricky, like that.
SSX Tricky, I played that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
N64.
Is that a snowboarding game?
N64? No, that was on PS2, man.
That was on N64 too, man.
No, it wasn't.
No.
You're probably thinking of 1080.
1080.
Yeah.
Tricky wasn't on.
No, Tricky was a launch title for the PlayStation 2.
Damn, I played that though.
Nah.
I thought I played on N64.
No. You might have to take that cognac from him, man. but nah, man. SSX Tricky, man. NBA Street, man.
What kind of game is this Tricky?
Oh, it's a snowboarding game, but like you can do all kinds of crazy tricks in the air. And like the dude who did the commentary was actually from The Roots, Rozelle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that game.
Yeah.
I remember Rozelle
On N64, right?
No.
How you doing out there? This is Rozelle.
I never had an N64.
remember
I never had N64.
N64?
No.
64 was that and like the jet ski games were like the biggest.
Yeah.
Oh, Wipeout.
Yeah. That and then GoldenEye. Everybody playing GoldenEye.
There's also
GoldenEye.
there's also Ready to Rumble boxing.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was actually in that game. They actually had him do motion capture, voice acting, and everything.
Dang.
And he did it for free.
I didn't know this, man.
Yeah.
See, yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson being in the box.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was on the Dreamcast, PS2. It was even on the N64, but like he was in the game. Shaq was in there. I think they snuck the Clintons in there, and I heard they were pissed about it too.
Since we talking game, and this is a message to the audience, any of you people who can find me a copy of Def Jam.
Oh, frig.
We trying to play the Fight Club game.
You got
emulate that, man.
You got Nintendo 64 too down there?
Yeah.
What don't you
I would
have?
say
I got GameCube. I got all this stuff.
Oh, you got
listen.
GameCube.
Listen.
That's what I meant to say. GameCube.
Listen,
GameCube is
listen.
what I meant to say.
While I nominally don't condone piracy, I would say I would say emulate the game if only because copies of that game go for. Well, listen, they got the copies for Def Jam specifically. That it goes for like crazy money. Like we're talking hundreds of dollars.
I know. I tried. Look for it,
especially if it's in the case.
Oh, nuts, man! I've been trying to look for it every time my son goes to the deck box. I'm searching.
And I owned it.
Looking at all the spots to see what they.
And I owned it, and I didn't sell it for $300, but that's how much it is now. That's why I'm not getting rid of any of my Halo games. There's going to come a time when those games are worth something. Don't be looking at them.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Well, how long did it take for Def Jam to get? Because Def Jam
is probably not going to get another game because you would have to license so many likenesses and so much music.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And the thing about the music is because people are going to want to stream the game, they will get hit with copyright strikes.
Yeah.
That'd be a good game for now, though.
Oh yeah,
it would.
Yeah.
The characters
like Drake versus Kendrick.
Like a fake commercial.
They wouldn't. Drake suing Universal.
Yeah, they'd be suing everybody.
They'd make him the weakest character in the game.
No, that gotta be that'd be a classic game right now. If that was possible, that'd be a crazy.
I've been seeing people toying around with making a spiritual successor, but I don't know what's up. What's it doing right now?
Yeah.
It's only on Steam right now, as far as I know. I don't remember the details.
And also, if you think about it, nowadays, like, even calling it Def Jam would kind of be dated.
Yeah.
Like, Def Jam ain't Def Jam no more. Like, the label.
Yeah.
Yeah, but half them people on that weren't even on Def Jam at the time.
That's how I know. Yeah, that is true.
Well, because Universal owns Def Jam, they're all from Universal Music.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's call it Universal.
Yeah. So like the only
Universal Universal SmackDown. Make that game. Yeah. That'd be crazy. Because of the beef right now, I bet you could unlock the CEO and he comes up and beats up Drake. You want to sue?
I got the question.
They used to have Russell Simmons in the game.
Yeah, they did that. Wow, yeah.
That's crazy.
And his ex-wife.
So what was your all-time favorite game? Like all systems.
Oh, man,
what was your
that's
favorite
hard.
game?
That is hard. Man, if I had to go by era, like PS2, it was definitely at the SSX tricky games. Like
he's still on his.
I know. No, seriously, like those games we were like locked in.
Yeah.
Like going, if I'm picking PS3, that's a harder one. I'm not sure, but I've always played the Uncharted games. I love
Uncharted. I like Uncharted. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I was always an Xbox person, right?
Yeah.
I got the PS5, so through digital downloads and borrowing from some friends, in the I didn't get it this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. So in the past 2 years almost, I played all the Uncharted's, all the God of Wars.
God of War, that was my game. I can't lie.
And I think there's another series. I'm now playing Ragnarok. I shouldn't say I'm almost done. I don't know when the game ends, but I've been going through all the catalog, and I'm almost glad that I did it this way rather than spending, $500 on a system that's only good for like 5 to 10 years and then getting another. Yeah. But they good catalog, man. I was always an Xbox guy. That's what. Just because the online gaming, they had the better community.
Oh yeah, and I would say Xbox Live was definitely better in terms of internet and stuff.
Yeah, man.
I know you had to pay for it, but
haven't been have to pay for it since like the last generation.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They got rid of that.
They lost me at that point. It was like you got to pay for it.
Oh no,
PlayStation. This is free.
No, it's not free on PlayStation.
You got to pay your monthly subscription, whatever.
Yeah, but that's what they both had subscription based. Now Xbox got rid of it, but PlayStation still has their own.
Well, PlayStation used to be free.
All,
yeah, PlayStation used to be free, but then when they introduced the PS4, they started charging.
You want to know what's crazy is that's why. No, I was going to say this is off top. No, it's on topic. There's this game called Helldivers 2 that my son got me for my birthday for PlayStation 5. And I had to get a subscription just to play the game for PlayStation. But I already got my Xbox subscription because you get free games if you get you don't need it to play online, but you get free stuff with it. So now the game, because a lot of games they're crossing over now. Yeah. So Helldivers came up for Xbox, so I went and got that because I can play it for free. I don't have to pay a subscription. It sucked because I paid for 1 month of it. And because my son wanted to play with me, but he was busy doing his thing. So I'm like, I'm paying for a month of this service to play the game once a week with you, man. No. So I stopped paying, and then it just sits there. They shouldn't be allowed to sell games that you have to then get a subscription just to play it.
Right.
If you need a subscription to play it, the game should be free.
Man, I'm still on the mentality of I would rather get my games as physical copies than these online downloads because there's no resale value if I want to get rid of it.
Exactly. I'm with that too.
I'm big on the idea of resale value of things.
Me too. Yeah. I'm with that too.
Especially when you take care of your stuff.
Especially when it's a single player game and you might. The other game that I went back and played them all, Last of Us.
It was all right.
But
I had the remastered one for the PS4 when it came out.
Yeah, I had
came with my system.
I played the remastered one of the second one for PlayStation 5. But then it's funny, my sister got it for my birthday. And then like a couple weeks later, I finished it. And it's a single player game, so I'm like, shoot. I didn't want to just like trade it in or something. I was like, because she just bought it for me. And these games are $80 now.
And that's probably gonna be more than that soon.
Oh, already the newer games are $100.
I know, and that's without tears.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what Grand Theft Auto is going to cost.
Yeah. You got the Soda console just to buy it.
Yeah,
is that ever coming though?
What?
Is it ever coming?
It's supposed to be coming next year. They already got
It's been supposed to be coming for many years.
But they got the gameplay now.
Well,
that's the fun.
My favorite games I do gotta give the Grand Theft Auto series honorable mention, like Vice City, San Andreas, 4. I didn't play a whole lot of 5 though.
I say that's 5. The one I got really into.
Yeah, because I had the whole online mode because that's what really sucked people in.
I played it for a bit, but then when you had assholes that just come into and shoot you and then run off with your shit,
what do you expect?
I was like, I'm just trying to show the strip club. Like
that game is when I started transitioning into being like, you know what the kids are nowadays, where they just go on and watch somebody play the video game. Well, I was the guy in person watching my buddies play the video game. I was that guy. I was like, once those games started getting a little bit too elaborate, I was like, nah.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get into the new Grand Theft Auto. Like with Vice City, that was probably one of the first big ones because there was so much to do that I got overwhelmed and I just didn't do nothing. I just turned the game off. I was like, I just drive around listening to the music because the radio's always good.
I feel you on those games. So much missions.
Yeah, so much
side mission.
Side mission. I'm like,
God damn, man.
Yeah, I don't know which one. That's why I can't play Assassin's Creed no more. It's like
a lot going on.
It's just too much going on, and I'm like, I don't know what to do first. I'm like, so I just drive around listening to my music, steal cars.
Just get to that point, you get the unlock code, you get all the weapons. Yeah, you're trying to cause mayhem now. You're just like, all right,
Well, let's see if you can get away.
How many stars can I get on me?
Yeah. And then how long can you survive at max stars?
I feel you. I be that same guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. How much missions going on right now? Like I don't even know where I'm at. Like
yeah, I know. I forget the story because I did so many side missions.
That's why I like going back to the old school fighter game. Me versus you, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
True.
Fight Night.
Yeah.
Punch Out was a one player game, but I really like Punch Out.
Yeah.
Oh, Fight Night.
Fight Night was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Especially graphically.
Fight Night.
Oh no, man, I was the king of Fight Night.
I used to kill that.
Oh
my dad came and watched me play it one time. He thought it was a real fight because it looked so good. He's like, them two never fought. I was like, what are you watching? I said, no, it's the game. Yeah, Fight Night was crazy. When's the last Fight Night?
That was 2010.
Man, why is it that the greats just go to sleep?
Well, part of it was because when they did that third Def Jam game, that they actually. It actually put the Fight Night studio out of business because the game bombed so hard.
It wasn't a good game.
Yeah,
so they added that speaker system and
I liked the concept, but the execution wasn't great.
They took away that because remember the first ones felt more. It had the wrestling type.
Well, the first 2 games they were made by the No Mercy developers.
Those games was crazy. Yes. I like the wrestling element. Then I like the other one when you're surrounded by people. Yeah. If you push them too far into the crowd pushes them back or they'll hold them and stuff.
Yeah. The first 2 games, that was by the guys who made like No Mercy and stuff like that. And then EA Chicago made the third. And so then because of that, the last couple Fight Night games were made up here in Canada. And after that, there hasn't been a fight night since. They're talking about bringing it back though.
Okay.
But right now, there's this other game called Undisputed that's out right now, and it's a great our spiritual successor to Fight Night. It has all the same boxers and stuff. Like,
New?
well, most of them anyway. Yeah, and they're still putting new boxers in.
Oh,
Of course,
I follow that. Yeah.
yeah, they got James Toney, Ali, Frazier.
Yes,
Con-
they
on
got
console?
They got
So-
all the old boxers in it too, right?
Yeah, even old school boxers.
Yeah.
It's on console. I think it's on console. It's on PC. Obviously, some of the more expensive boxes like Mayweather and stuff, they're not in there, but it's still a good roster.
Because you just brought up an interesting interesting thing there. Because I know you must play PC video game, and
Oh yeah,
so like, what's the difference in transition for you like that?
Oh,
I
it's
know
not
I
a-
haven't transitioned.
nowadays
to
it's not a
computer
big
gaming.
difference. Like, and it all depends on what you play. Like back in the day, it might have been a bit of a hassle because like you'd have to get a new gamepad or you have to use the mouse and stuff. But nowadays it's just pretty much parity between console and PC because like you can just plug in an Xbox or PS5 controller and then just go wild. So like it's really not that much of a difference.
Yeah, because I know my son, he focuses a lot. Like he has his PS5, but he focuses a lot on his gaming laptop or his Steam Deck, right? Because I got him a Steam Deck and he plays all the games
Yeah,
on there, right?
yeah. Like nowadays, like there's not really much of a difference.
Yeah.
The only difference is like how you're playing it and where you're getting it from. So whether that's through Steam, the Epic Game Store, or whatever.
yeah. I'm checking it out right now. I might have to get this Undisputed.
I'm
Like it looks,
telling you,
except for that part though.
what part?
You see
Oh
who's in
yeah,
it?
like a Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Did they
why
put
is-
Logan Paul? Why they put?
that's what I'm
cover?
saying.
I don't know if it's real.
I
but-
don't know.
No, it's a Paul and Child pack because it's kind of like
Oh, it's a DLC pack.
yeah.
I still don't know why they would include him though. I mean, he is a boxer, but like,
Is he?
I'm just saying, a boxer is a boxer even if you're fighting cans.
Yeah.
Like before you get in the ring, does it show you pay off the other guy?
I mean, let's be real.
Boxing been corrupt like since.
I mean, let's
forever.
keep it
real.
let's keep it a buck here. Tyson's almost 60. Like, what's he really gonna do? Even if he isn't getting paid off.
Ooh, I don't know about
Uh-oh.
that.
I still wouldn't want to get hit by him.
No. Don't get me wrong. Those first 60 seconds. No, not at all. But like after that, like
I think you got worried with the first
Roy
60 seconds
Jones?
of every round with him. As soon as you give him a breather, he's coming back out.
Roy Jones is in it.
I've never heard this game.
Neither did I.
Undisputed.
it's by an indie studio. So but like I said, like
And it's on
really
Xbox
good.
Series X
Yeah, it's really good. Like if you want a fight night fix, that's the game to get.
because I'm buying it tonight.
Then I heard EA Sports is supposed to be doing another fight night, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
So
Hey, don't need to wait when there's one right here.
oh yeah.
I ain't getting Logan Paul though.
Who's he fighting next? I'm pretty sure he got a fight coming up here soon, doesn't he?
Oh, we
know.
talked about it. Did we?
Did. I can't remember.
I feel like he's fighting an actual boxer, unless he's fighting his brother. Because I remember there was talks about that, but I don't know if he's fighting his brother.
I
I
can't
think he's fighting an
remember.
actual boxer this time.
Can't remember.
It's,
I feel like we talked about it, but I
isn't
can't.
Floyd
Remember.
fighting somebody?
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Like Tyson, yeah.
We know that,
Yeah.
but I'm.
That's actually something I'd like to see.
Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson.
I really actually
Yeah.
would like to
Good
see
lord.
that.
I don't even know why they doing that.
Well, Floyd is gonna pay him double what Paul paid him and said,
Yeah,
"Here, just
probably.
Take the fall."
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they doing that. I don't like that.
I don't know. Floyd.
And that's Mike's probably just doing it so his kids are secured. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. One wrong move with Mike, and he might hurt somebody. One wrong
Mike.
thing you say with Mike, he might hurt somebody.
Mike.
I mean, like, he might just forget the plan. You're like, oh, I'm just taking a dive today? No.
Yeah, it's funny. This is deja vu. Did we have the same? I swear we said the same thing about the. Is it Jake or Logan Paul? Logan Paul
Logan?
fight.
Listen, if you go back and watch any of Mike Tyson's fights and then watch that fight, you'll see where he's holding his punches back.
Oh yeah. I agree with you.
Where he was like, it was almost like seeing somebody who wants to punch their best friend but don't want to punch them. Like, ooh, kind of thing, right? Like their hands up, but they're like, oh, I remembered what I'm doing halfway through.
Yeah, that was just.
It was a wild fight to see, but
It is what it
they
is.
admitted they messed with Mike right off the rip. Everybody should have knew something's up as soon as they showed his ass on fucking. I was like, you just might like that. No. I was like, come on.
That was a moment for real. That
I was like, what are we doing here?
We all looked at each other like,
It was such a it was blind too because when they talking to his son or whatever, they just pine to the right.
yeah, why?
It's blind. Like that's definitely blind.
Why are you gonna do this?
He's talking to this pond of like ass. Like, it's just
why you gotta do that to Mike?
There was no need for that.
It's just like yeah, it was funny though.
There was no need for that.
Showtime.
All right. So this is the part of the show where we play the dice game.
So what is this dice game? Fill me in.
Yeah, so this is the dice game with no name.
I like that. Dice game with no name.
It is the dice. That's what it is. It's a dice game with no name.
I like that one.
That's the name now.
That got to stick. All right. Dice game
So
with no
you got
name.
10-sided dice here,
Okay.
and I got 10 questions.
He knows where it's from.
Only going to be 5 that we ask you. So the dice is going to decide which 5 we ask you.
All right. Let me roll. Critical roll. Let's go.
5. What are your top 5 favorite drinks? Now we know that you don't drink alcohol, so this was never about alcohol. It was just anything.
All right. I'll say it will be blueberry Faygo because that's dope.
Fire.
I've only had it once at like freaking Lunchbox. That was
Cotton candy.
oh, yeah.
Oh, buddy. The cotton candy Faygo was
had
fire.
Another import, the Strawberry Crush.
Oh yeah. I've had that. That's dope.
That is slim, yeah.
And then the Canada Dry cures all sickness.
That's my favorite. Yeah,
That's a sickness steeple.
I love that ginger ale.
Pepsi Blue. No, only
Pepsi
came
Blue's
back for a
nice.
little bit.
Oh yeah. I had that. Turn your teeth blue.
And your tongue too.
Yeah.
Classic Coke, can't go wrong with that.
Oh, that's 5.
That's 5.
Yeah.
I feel like you got an honorable mention in there, so go ahead, give it up.
Yeah.
I know. Honorable mention, they don't sell it no more. Sierra Mist.
Dang.
I ain't heard that in forever.
I know.
I think they still sell it elsewhere, just not here.
I don't know why that.
Sierra Mist.
It's not Sierra Mist, but it brought me back to another drink that we
Mellow
used to have when
Yellow?
we was kidding. No. Remember the Orbs drink?
Orbs.
It had these
That might be
little
before my
orbs in
time.
it back in the day.
That might have been before my time. Shoot.
You don't remember that either?
I remember the name, but I can't picture what it is.
Orbs.
Yeah, it had like,
Orbs and-
it was like, you know how like bubble tea got those?
Yeah,
big
yeah,
things, but
yeah.
These are little tiny ones. Like, you wrote the drink. I can't remember what it was
I
called.
don't know.
Roll
It was
again.
like Orb.
I won't be able to find it.
Nah, you won't be.
Number
1. Okay. Now this is where I'll let you choose which one. Top 5 favorite rappers that are alive, or top 5 favorite singers that are alive.
I'll do a mix. Number 1 is Michael Jackson. Because that's my main guy.
Go.
Number 2 for rapper, bit of a tough one. I say right now I am liking Kendrick Lamar. I put him at number 2 because he's always been a great lyricist.
That is true.
Yeah. Number 3 for number 3 for singing. Our groups, are we doing solos or groups?
You know what? Usually it's top 5 favorite rappers or top 5 favorite singers. Did I say top 5?
Yeah.
That's not whiskey hit down over there.
or top 5 favorite bands and groups. But since you said you're going to do a mix, you may as well go mix all the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything, man.
So we're gonna take it back to the cookout. Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Wow.
That's number 3.
Okay. You took it way back on the playback.
Okay, then taking it to gospel, I would give it to the Winans for number 4.
Okay.
And number 5, he's not my favorite, but I would give it to Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, just cause without him there actually wouldn't be no New Jack Swing. He was the indirect predecessor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give an honorable mention to Janet.
Oh yeah, that's a good honorable mention. I can't.
Jan, she was on the new Cardi B album, man.
Yeah, I heard.
I never didn't hear the song yet.
Cause
But
I heard on that album Cardi B just rapping her ass off.
I never heard it yet. Did you hear?
Honestly,
So
I
you
didn't
know,
get
I didn't get. I heard she was on. I didn't get to hear it yet.
I'm hearing she's breaking
I heard
records.
Faith.
right
I
away
think
with
like
that
Faith
album.
Evans is on
bro.
it too. Or
Who?
something like Faith Evans. Heard she was on it.
I can't remember.
I think it's already platinum.
No, she already broke records for the
Yeah.
highest streaming female hip hop album.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been hearing she's just been going crazy on. I gotta take a listen to it.
I don't know why the hell I ain't heard it yet though.
I don't know why I listen to it either. I don't know.
It's because you think Cardi and like yeah.
Oh, Selena Gomez, Summer Walker,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
she got a big track list on there.
Kalani,
She got a big track list.
Lizzo. Oh, Summer Walker's on there twice. Cash Cobain. Lord Is. I don't know who Lord is. Janet Jackson, Tyler. Oh, that's all.
A lot of big features,
Yeah.
though. That's a significant amount of features that can help propel that out.
And not everybody gets a Janet Jackson feature. You got to keep that in mind.
And if you look at the kind of the pattern there in the features, it's like she just wants to rap her ass off, but here, you do this hook for me. I bet you she got the hooks taken care of.
Another roll.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a 0.
that's a 10. This is usually people's hardest. Top 5 favorite songs of all time.
Okay, Billie Jean, number 1. That's a given. It's not
I'm
my
a big Michael fan, so I'm picking up all you're putting down here.
yeah.
You got Michael at the top.
My
man.
Smooth Criminal from when that would be the top.
I was thinking about putting Smooth Criminal, but I'll go with Billie Jean. Let It Go by Prince.
Another big track.
Let's see. Rhythm Nation by Janet.
Another big track.
Jeez. It's unexpected.
Let me think. I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball here now because I grew up with this one. Santa Monica by Theory of a Dead Man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And keeping it local. So Listen, MCJ, Cool G.
So what we say.
We did the honors like a couple years ago, and I performed that live for him.
Nice.
Richie Cool G, he couldn't make it. He was in Vancouver, but yeah. Me and Kaylin Glasgow, we did the whole song.
Nice.
That's dope.
One more row?
That was 3, so 2 more.
3.
Oh. Top 5 favorite cartoons growing up.
Damn.
So not right now. Not right now.
Growing up,
Your top 5.
growing up.
So that narrows it down a little for you.
Okay, here's a deep cut. Cyber 6. Any y'all ever
Of
seen
course.
Cyber 6? Oh yeah, that was my show. I still love that show. Growing up, what else was there? Ned's Newt. That was a classic Teletoon joint.
I remember the name, but what was?
It was on Teletoon.
Oh, but why can't I remember what happened?
Was it made by the same people that made like Dexter's Lab?
I don't think it was made by the same people, but like basically the guy had the kid had like this Newt that whenever he fed it food, it would turn like into this giant talking like Jim Carrey-esque Newt. That's snapping one-liners and stuff.
Man, I used to watch Ned's New because I remember the name, but I can't picture it in my head. I know Cyber 6 because I used to laugh at it as it was like almost Superman syndrome. Put on glasses, no one knows who you are. Like,
let me think. Shoot, man, this is a tough one. Number 3. There's a lot of stuff on YTV. I'm trying to narrow it down. Okay, I'll go with a classic, Rupert. I used
to watch see that Rupert.
That was a dope one.
I thought he was going to say reboot when he said Rupert.
Reboot's good. Reboot's honorable mention, but not my top 5. Classic though. There was also Spider-Man the '94 series.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And number 5. What would I pick for number 5? All right, I'll go the anime route. I'll go with Card Captors.
Man, that's a name I ain't heard of forever either. I can't remember about it.
It was a little. It came out in the 2000s here, I think, but it was. I loved it. Great anime.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Final one.
One.
You already got one, so we got to re-roll.
5. Did we already do 5?
Yeah, we did
Yep,
5.
that was where we started.
8.
Top 5 favorite actors.
Shoot. Let's see. Jim Carrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, Denzel.
Yeah, that was
a solid
quick.
list. That's a solid list.
Solid list. Especially when you mentioned Chadwick. I got him on the wall over there.
Whoopi's not someone you hear on a lot of
No,
people's lists.
I say Whoopi.
But Whoopi has been consistent for a long time, and she's good.
Oh yeah, she
Remember who Whoopi Goldberg is?
the color purple, man.
Man, I had the tapes, Color Purple, Sister Act, Made in America.
Total Recall.
Mm.
Ghost.
Yep.
Oh, Ghost is underrated cut right there.
Yeah. Whoop, don't mess with Whoopi.
I thought he was gonna say Will Smith.
And I don't want to get nobody slapped.
I thought Will.
I like Will.
I thought Will would have been on the rappers. Like
Like it's the thing is like I still love Will, but like after everything that's been going on with Jada and everything
Too
that
many
happened,
entanglements.
it's like he's finally hit a point where he's in that midlife crisis and he needs help.
I saw on Facebook actually. So I don't know if this is actually a credible source. Someone can fry me in the comments if it isn't. But they were saying that
they'll fry us.
Saying that Jada, yeah, I know, right? Saying that Jada and Chris Rock were just going at each other on fucking on Instagram and Twitter and shit. Basically, that Jada kind of threw a little comment at Chris Rock about basically his kids must not be proud of him because instead of fighting back when he got slapped,
and she's one to talk.
Instead of fighting back when he got slapped, he went and did a whole comedy tour. And he said something along the lines of basically like, thanks to your alopecia and all that stuff, you can't have any more entanglements or it will leave fingerprints.
Oh, shite.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. She's at. I don't know. I don't think that's. I don't know if that's true or not because we be seeing more of it. But yes, he did a comedy tour, but she also did a book tour. Not long afterwards.
Yeah.
About Chris Rock or about the entanglements?
Her whole life, bringing Will into it, bringing Tupac into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that part of it. I thought you meant about like just the.
But she talked about the slap too. But it's still like, and through all that, she's still dragging Will through the mud and stuff, and he's just sitting there like.
I know.
You know what? He's sitting there in public like that. I think he got to hear him somewhere, and that's why he ain't worried about what Jada doing.
Yeah, I think.
Like,
so
go
too.
ahead, drag me. I don't care.
I think so too.
I'll have to go chill
Let's
with.
not forget who Will Smith is.
I'm trying to say. You're Will Smith, though.
But you gotta remember it's still gotta be fucking with him because you know how calculated that public image was, and now.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That was a very calculated.
Yeah.
Like, he was the Mr. Nice guy.
He's still
Mr.
mad
Family
about
Man,
that.
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think the thing was calculated because his new album got cursing on it and stuff. So
And it flopped.
Yeah. Well, it is Will Smith.
No. You can't say
No.
that because like every album Will Smith had up to that point went gold.
Cursing's not enough to get you there
gold,
anymore,
yeah.
bro.
And he's had like multiple platinum albums, gold albums.
What was his album before that though?
Think about
Lost
the
and
state of
Found.
music right now and what's being allowed to be said in music and the things that the content people are talking about. Will Smith cursing is not enough of a shock value.
No.
There's not a pocket for Will Smith right now though. That's another thing. Like,
Yeah,
I think
it's very hard.
There's a pocket for him, but I don't think
with who though?
I think he should be doing collabs with artists that he probably always wanted to do collabs with, but their music was a little too dirty at the time.
No, he said like there's people he wanted to work with, but they were like, because of the slap.
Really?
Yeah, he said that's out his own lips.
That's crazy.
I think the streets would be messing with him with that. Like,
Yeah, but
like,
maybe that's not who he wanted to work with.
Raekwon or Ghostface or those like that caliber of artists. You know what I mean? Because that's the area he's from. But he never added those swear words to his album, those kind of things, because that was a thing he had with his mother. Didn't want to curse on the record for his mother, that kind of stuff. But if he's doing it now,
but the thing
that
is,
little bit the slap, all that kind of stuff. Like those are the artists he should be collabing with.
but the thing is that
the
the people from his era, and I don't know, I never heard them say it, but he said that a lot of them considered him corny. They didn't want to work with him, so I don't know if they'd want to now, right?
Yeah, because that is true because he was seen as too clean cut,
Yeah,
too accessible.
Yeah.
hell, Hammer was considered corny and too clean cut, and Will Smith was cleaner.
The difference between those two is though behind the scenes that everyone else knew that Hammer was.
Oh yeah.
You don't mess with Hammer, bro.
Yeah. I heard a story that Redman said about Hammer when he realized
Hammer. He did not play about his name. At all.
Like there's stories about him like scaring Ice Cube and like the Redman story, the MC Search story.
Yeah. Hammer don't play. That's why it was, Hammer, please don't hurt him was probably
that was
more real than you thought. It wasn't a joke.
Don't get fooled by this dancing. I will fuck you up.
I know that's the kind of scary to me, and then he's in the back. Don't touch this.
Yeah. Can't touch it.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
Man.
there's another story like Ice Cube did this video like parodying Hammer like when it was also this the NWA, but he had a part of the video where he was parodying Hammer, calling him a sellout, but he didn't name him by name. Hammer saw it. Hammer found out where he was eating food at, ran up on him. It scared Ice Cube so bad that he put out an apology in the source, a public apology.
MC Hammer
didn't play, and he ran with them goons.
Yeah, he carried the hammer. All right, let's do these quick slides right quick since we're speaking on it. And this is the verses for you.
Verses,
yeah. Drake versus Kendrick.
Oh, Canada. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate Drake, but I will side with Kendrick. About Drake is a great artist, but like he's just been coasting too much the last few years. And like the last time he's been on fire was that rap battle, but like his discography's just been lacking. Kendrick has hardly missed since he's been coming out, so I gotta give it to Kendrick.
Okay, Nas and Jay-Z.
Ooh,
sorry, Nas versus Jay-Z. I shouldn't say Nas and Jay-Z, but
I mean we got Ether, so but this track's aside. I would give it to Nas. But Jay-Z's like definitely up there as well. I gotta give the edge to Nas.
Oh well, everyone that we're going to name is up there. That's why they're against.
Yeah, but I'll give the edge to Nas simply because he was the one who revived their scene. Jay-Z came after.
Yeah, and recently Nas killed it. This decade, Nas put out.
If I'm not mistaken, Nas got a rap Grammy before Jay-Z did.
I don't know.
I think Nas put out like 3 albums in the last like 2 years.
More than that, like
and since 2020, he's put out 6.
Oh shit! So he put out 6 in 4 years.
Yeah, because he had the King Disease series, and then he also had Magic, all with Hit Boy.
Yeah, and he did. There was 3 of each series.
And there's a DJ Premier album coming too with him.
Okay.
Yes, I heard about that. That's going to be crazy. Michael Jackson versus Prince.
The classic one. I'm giving it to MJ simply because he's my biggest influence, but Prince, like he can do it all, but like they're both equally great in different ways. But for me, it's MJ.
All right, 50 Cent versus Rick Ross.
Come on.
I know. I think I gotta give 50 a new opponent.
You gotta give a new one.
But who?
It can't be Benzino.
No, see,
it can't be Ja. It can't be Benzino.
Why can't we Ja, man?
Who with a quote Dave Chappelle? Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule think at the time?
Them two was just going at it again. And Ja Rule calling 50 ugly because he shaved his beard for this new movie. And 50 Cent said, with all the money I'm about to make for this movie, I'm going to book you for tour to come perform while I'm butt naked in the shower.
Who else was popping back when 50 came out? Because he kind of ran over everyone. Nelly, maybe? Was Nelly still popping?
Nelly wasn't in that lane. He was more pop.
It would have been Jay-Z at that time.
Jay-Z moved out the way, though.
The whole Rockefeller move out the way.
Yeah, I know.
We got a storm coming.
But that's why I wouldn't put Jay, and we can't have Jay because Jay's always with Nas.
No, the only person that
Luda?
The only person that stormed over 50 in that time was Kanye.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we should put there. I'm going to remove that. From now on, that's what we're going to have.
Kanye did take him over.
50, okay, so 50 versus Kanye. You just edited our list just here. Yeah. So 50 versus Kanye.
Early Kanye, definitely.
We saying overall, though?
It will still have to be Kanye. I think he had a longer peak.
Cool. I need a pen so I don't forget that. Tupac versus DMX.
I was about to say Biggie, man.
No,
I said cultural impact is Pac, but like if you're going for like the super hardcore aggressiveness, DMX has that hand down.
cool.
All right, I can't even hate on that. Yeah.
Cool. Now,
but I gotta ask though, who you taking? Because you thought it was gonna be Biggie, so who you taking, Pac or Biggie?
And it depends on what you're feeling at the moment with them. If you want more the poetic type of introspective stuff, it'll be Pac. But if you want like flow, like a perfect flow that's perfect for the party, it's gonna be Biggie.
See, and the reason why I
The
consciously,
party flow, I agree with that.
the reason why I didn't put Tupac versus Biggie, because I kind of feel that if we're saying overall, it's unfair. Because Biggie only had like 2 albums, where Pac had 2,000. Right?
And incomparable in my mind.
Yeah, because like it's also like why it's hard to put Biggie in like a top 10. Like he's influential. Don't get me wrong, very influential, even with those 2 albums. But like Tupac, even before he died, he had a deeper body of work, and Biggie never really got to see the potential that he had.
But that's why I like the parallel between Tupac and DMX. I think their bodies, they both have vast bodies of work.
Yeah.
And I think, and they're both like emotionally driven MCs.
Yeah. I think they were the 2 of them, they were the first rappers to have 2 number 1 albums in the same year.
Yeah, they actually were, yeah.
Yeah, because
All Eyes on Me and
Machiavelli.
Yeah.
And Darker Hell Hot and Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Both 6 months apart from each other.
Yeah. So they have more parallels in stuff in common, and they're more comparable than Tupac and Biggie.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I would compare Biggie to. Like
you can only compare him to like someone like Big Pun.
Yes.
I don't even know if you compare him to Big Pun.
No, Pun takes the cake. I'm saying.
Yeah.
In my mind.
But I'm saying, I don't know if you compare them though, because aside from size, like the flows are really different, and I think I would think Pun had better punchlines.
But they both had that party flow.
Yeah.
That like it's just like you could put in one and just da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He was but Pun was also way more hardcore.
Oh, Pun was way more hardcore.
Yeah.
Really?
But you're gonna absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But when you look at it, like when you think
Like
about
Biggie could get
I'm sorry. Yeah, because when you guys said that, I was just thinking of Biggie's first album.
Yeah,
but
Biggie,
you got to take
Biggie
his whole album.
Biggie can get hardcore about Pun.
Yeah. Pun was actually hardcore in real life, and Terror Squad was a dangerous crew in New York at those times. Like you can go back and look at all the Smack DVD footage, all that kind of stuff. You can listen to Pistol Pete and all them guys talk about it. Junior Mafia was a group of like teenagers that Biggie was molding.
Yeah,
man,
right?
It is hard to get someone to compare to Biggie because
he
he changed so much over his 2 albums. Like he came out like more street, but then the second album was
mafioso.
Yeah, it's like it was.
Or you can blame Puffy for that.
Yeah.
But the reason you can only compare those 2 is because they only had 2 albums each.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Shoot, what about Big L?
No, Big L was eating everybody.
Oh.
Big L was eating everybody.
Even Nas wouldn't go out, wouldn't battle him.
Man.
No,
Anyways,
they
Big E ain't on the
stop
list.
Big L. That's another story.
Yeah, that's all we got. But I heard you guys were discussing something.
Yeah. No, I wanted to talk about something here because I know that you've had a long time within the music industry, not just as an artist or producer, but also within the radio aspect of the business. So kind of talk to us a little bit of how you got involved in that and kind of the work that you do within the radio.
So, no, if y'all watch You Live in Halifax, you probably know this. But if you don't, one of the universities, Dalhousie, they have a radio station, an FM broadcast station called CKDU. And so, even if you're not a student there, you can go there, do some volunteer hours, and get a show. And there's all kinds of different shows on there. I was there for about 10 years, and for about half that time, I did a show called Pirate Radio, which was like hip hop and R&B, and one of the few dedicated hip hop shows on the station. I'm not with CKDU no more, but we did try to move to a podcast format, but that kind of fell apart for other reasons I don't want to get into here out of respect. But we held it down there. Like we had dudes listening in on the cell blocks up in Burnside. we had dudes listening from South Africa, from Japan.
Oh, nice.
Like all over the world, and like it was because we played everyone's music, but we always kept it local. Like we always said local first, so we always said the second half of the show we always played like all local artists. Sometimes it would be ourselves, sometimes it'd be our friends, sometimes it'd be guys we never heard of, but they had dope music. Like we were the first to put Mitchell Bailey on. We helped like when they all did that one song. It was Critty, Bowen, Whoopi Goldberg. That's what it was. We were the ones playing it, and then it started going viral after that. I'm not saying we were the main force behind that, but like we were a big push.
Yeah.
So like a lot of dudes you see out now, like they first got their start. They started coming to CKDU on Pirate Radio, and then they started getting awards and all these big opportunities and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say I'm like the kingmaker or shit like that, because I'm not that egotistical, but like I like to say that I helped played a part in building the scene.
No, absolutely. And with you playing a part in helping building that scene, what are like some of the friendships or connections that you develop with people that maybe you've worked with or been on the show that you played their music?
So shout out to Lindell Smith, former city councilor. He was the one who cut my very first song I ever recorded. Also, shout out to Sobaz Benjamin, because he runs iMove and Centerline, which is where I got my start making music. I went there one summer. I cut my first couple songs there, and it just went from there. And Sobaz helped me get my first few performances. He also did a show on CKDU as well, which is how I got introduced there, called Youth Now Radio. And when I started doing Pirate Radio, I actually did double duty. I would do Youth Now, and then because my slot was immediately after, I would just do my thing there.
And you just brought up a memory to me. I think that I might have been there on that show when you were there running the board with Sobaz. Because Sobaz, shout out to Sobaz. He was actually someone who I worked on my very first video project, which was anti-racism commercial contest, and we won, and it flew us up to Ottawa and stuff. And
nice.
It was a good experience, and that kind of helped me decide about wanting to be within the film industry and work within production field. So shout out to Sobaz, and he's been helping out, mentoring a lot of youth over the years.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out Sobaz. I don't think I'd be doing this like dead serious if he didn't give me the opportunity. Who else did I meet through CKDU? Like I met all kinds of people across the country, like locally. There's Kayla Borden.
Shout out to Kayla.
Who else? Like so many names, man. Like I don't think I can name them all right now. But artists like I already knew Critty. Critty was from the Square. But like I've met like Cloverteen Green. I met Bowen. I met Todd Gugu. Used to go by Shift by the 902.
Yeah. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Critty. I was with that guy like 3 weeks ago. That's my guy.
I met all kinds of crazy people, man. Like you wouldn't believe, man. It was a blessing.
Yeah,
to be able to do that show.
Dope. And what were some of the lessons that you learned that you took into your own music creation and music promotion, like from that experience?
I'm still learning, but like basically it's like being able to put. Yeah, it's like basically you got to have a budget. Obviously, without no budget, you ain't going nowhere. Learning how to push stuff properly on Facebook. Like you can't just make a post and then boost it. You actually have to go through the ad managers and stuff like that. But back then, our organic reach was crazy. Like it's like when people would tune in, this is when Facebook was still like popping, right?
Yeah.
People would like our posts, and they would all tune in, and like sometimes we get hundreds of likes, and then like we just have to rush through all the names and stuff. And other lessons, like for a time working at CKDU as like actual staff, like learning how the back end works for scheduling, making the schedules, sending stuff to the government, because when you're on FM radio, you're compliant to like having to send your show logs and stuff to the CRTC and things like that, and just a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, no, and you're speaking of some interesting and important points. So like when you think about like your tender within this music industry here in this province, what's the most important lesson you've learned about either getting your music out there, working with other artists, being in the industry as a whole? What's that most important lesson you've learned?
I'll say this is something I've witnessed personally, like working with other artists. Like you gotta stop being cliquey here, because a big problem in Nova Scotia is that people would be too cliquey. Like, yeah, you got friends in your crews and stuff, but like you can't just gatekeep knowledge or resources because we're all struggling here, especially since like as black artists, and we're only 3% of the province's population, and the rest of the rappers here are all like trash, white trash. Like no, I don't mean there's no disrespect, but a lot of these dudes just suck. I ain't gonna name no names on here and get y'all in trouble, but like some.
We get ourselves in trouble. So it's
no. This
better be another one.
I say no names, but like this was a thing with Pirate Radio. Like dudes would send us stuff, but we wouldn't play it, and they'll get mad for not playing. It was like, dude, it's not good. It's either your rap is not good, the song's not mixed proper, or stuff like that. It's like the dudes who are good, they should be sharing knowledge. You should be helping each other out, because like that's the thing. That's the thing they do in Toronto. They're at least they got their cliques, but they're united enough that like they have a united scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know that Brad. I know that shout out to Brad. I know he's been trying to push that with the 902 artist scene. I know that there's been some hiccups, but they get back on their business. So shout out to them, and continue to push them artists and continue to push that brand here locally, right?
Yeah, it's
a united scene rather than a divided scene.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with Brad today. So in closing, because I don't want the camera to cut off on us because we're running out of time.
I feel like there was something else that you wanted to mention in this space before we kind of cut it off.
Well, I wanted to get into some of the like Cha remixes I've been doing lately. So like recently I've been doing like these remixes where I'll take like popular songs and I would like use video game instruments to like recreate the beats and then throw them up. And sometimes and it was a slow coming, but they slowly started getting more and more popular. And recently, the most popular one was a remix of SWV's Rain. It got like 100,000 views so far, and like it's just been going nuts.
Nice.
And when that started going crazy, that's when I started getting all these podcast offers. People wanted me to make beats and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, damn man, y'all couldn't stick around for my music. but I am trying to leverage it now. But like I do these remixes for fun. But I'm glad people are liking them and getting a new wave of nostalgia for stuff they grew up with being reimagined in this way. Yeah. I'm not the first to do it though. I always say that because like the original dudes that on YouTube that I grew up watching, like they did the similar things. But like I just wanted to do my own style with it.
No, for sure, and just make sure that that's kind of linked to the back catalog of music you got, because that's kind of how it goes. People might discover you from one avenue that might not necessarily be the lane that you're constantly in, but they're gonna go back and check out what else you got, right?
That's what I've been doing with Leon Thomas. Like I heard one song from him, now I've been checking his old stuff, and I was like, man, that's when you realize that this song's dope, and then you go back and listen, and it's like, oh, because it's always been dope. I just didn't hear about him before, right?
Right.
So you selling your remixes on Bandcamp or that's
so I have a Patreon, and I don't put them on a paid tier strictly because like if the copyright holders did come knocking about it, I'd say I'm not making no bread off this. I'm not trying to rip nothing off, but like on my Patreon I do post exclusive beats and songs and demos and stuff so that if people want to pay for it, they can still get stuff.
Okay, so that's where people can mainly find out more information, connect with you on there, on the Patreon, or is there other avenues that people might be able to connect with you?
I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I'm on Blue Sky, all Vadell Gabriel everywhere. So like I'm not hard to find.
All right.
Cool.
I was gonna ask if somebody gave you like, say somebody gave you a specific song and wanted you to remix, would you do that, or you just do stuff because you want to do that?
I do it mostly because I want to do it. I've been tempted to make like a Patreon pledge where like if you subscribe to this tier, you get you get priority for requests.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But like if it's a song that I like, they suggest, I'll definitely consider it, because some people have been asking for some really great songs and stuff. Like they ask for more SWV, some want Tupac, and other stuff. So like, if it's a song I like, I'll definitely consider it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like just like that. Like I look at that as because I know some guys in Toronto. They make like DJ packages.
Yeah.
And they sell them and you could get them and like get the edits and etc. like that. I don't know if you were into that or this. It's just like it's like a mission you want to do for yourself, like what you want to do.
I'm always keeping my options open, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm John Kizzy, Wizzy, aka Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with DJ Laton.
I'm back.
Ray.
Take care of yourself, people.
And special guest, Vadell Gabriel.
Peace out. Take care of yourselves.
And we out of here. Peace.